Most agencies don't die from competition. They die from these 5 mistakes. If you're serious about growing your marketing agency in 2025, you gotta avoid these pitfalls. My name's Zach. I'm the co-founder of Advertis. We've worked with 200 plus marketing agencies across the United States. We have a pretty good idea of what works and what doesn't, what makes agencies grow, and what causes them to fail. So in this video, I want to share the top 5 biggest mistakes that I see most agencies stuck at or even shut down because of. I don't want this to be a fear tactic by any means if any of these are applicable to you. I think I want these to be made aware to you and given a voice to them so that you as the agency owner can find a way to navigate around them. So first and foremost, I got a video on this, but no clear niche or focus. Your agency needs a niche. Trying to be everything to everyone just ends up meaning that you're going to compete on price. And to be honest, if you're competing on price, you're probably going to lose. Because at the end of the day, I can pay someone $100 to set up my Google ads, right? But would that person be as effective if they were selling a specific niche for selling Google ads to, say, home service-based businesses only? You don't want to compete on price, especially if you're building a business and building an agency. So what does this mean? You need to find a niche that you're passionate about or you have experience in, you have proof in. Specializing builds trust faster and lets you charge more. People are willing to pay more for your services depending on the unique offerings that you have. So if you're only specializing in, again, home services, they might pay you more for it because odds are you have a system built out for it. Let me go back to my note here. Here we go. No repeatable offer, right? So this is a big mistake, but if you're creating custom proposals every single time, you end up being the bottleneck. So one agency partner that we had literally had 10 different pricing models that they were pushing in a single quarter, in 3 months and 90 days. And they just drained their energy writing proposals. And they couldn't turn them around fast enough. Their sales team was frustrated because they're like, well, why we have this business that's in the pipeline, but why is nothing closed? Well, because it's not standardized. You need to create a productized offer with clear deliverables and make it easy to sell and easy to deliver on. So easy to sell for your sales team, for your outbound team, and easy to deliver on for your operations. Mistake number 3, no scalable fulfillment. This kind of talks about number 2, but if you're trying to do everything yourself, it's a trap and you're going to fail. You doing everything yourself well is great, but you only have so much time during the week. Even if you're working 12-hour days or 18-hour days, you only have so much time during the week. You have to delegate and build a team. You need to build a team that launches campaigns and that can do the sales and can be in delivery mode. Because if you're doing all of that, one of those things are going to suffer. So either your quality is going to suffer and churn is going to happen, either your agency's sales is going to suffer. But how do we get out of this? You need to build SOPs for your team to keep partners and keep things and tasks moving. At the end of the day, you as the agency owner should really be focusing the majority of your day on sales and strategy. Leave the execution to your teammates. Mistake number 4, poor client experience. Great sales are awesome. You can keep your business afloat, but it doesn't really matter for building to that next phase to 7 figures if you just can't retain, if you can't keep clients. One of our agency partners, before they came to us, they lost 3 retainer clients in 6 months. And we asked them, oh, what was the onboarding process like? And they just said, oh, we didn't have one. So you just had no updates and you're just hoping against hope to just meet with them once a month and base off vibes. That's not great. You need to use onboarding that sets expectations and reporting that shows wins, not just data. You should leverage Loom videos and have your team record the data and record what they're seeing and their insights and then send it to the client. The other mistake, one of the biggest mistakes I see, is that they have no pipeline. Referrals dry up, and agencies can only rely on word of mouth for so long. And then they start panicking when they lose one big client. So one agency partner, before they started working with us, they were making $30K a month from 3 clients. And then they started panicking when one left. Obviously, they started panicking. And we asked them, okay, well, what's in your pipeline? And they said, oh, we haven't had any referrals come in. Have you been cold messaging on LinkedIn, Instagram, cold email? Have you been tapping into your network? Have you been posting that you're looking for work? Have you been on Upwork or Fiverr? All right. Nope. You got to build an outbound system. You have to always be talking to prospects, because even if one leaves, then you have another one that takes its place. And that's the point of having a full pipeline. So some final thoughts. The top 5 mistakes are: no niche for your agency has no repeatable offer, your agency has no scalable delivery, your agency has sucky client experience, or you refuse to build up a pipeline of reliable sales for your agency. You got to fix these. If you fix these, I promise you, you're going to be way ahead of the curve. You'd be surprised that these 5 problems plague, I would almost argue, more than 50% of all marketing agencies. So if you can fix these 5 things, you are already ahead of the curve. If you want to plug into a system and a team that already is aware of these mistakes, avoids these mistakes, and helps you avoid them so you can grow your agency smarter, book a strategy call with Advertis. I'd love to help you build your agency the smart way. Talk soon.